great weekend. Hope it contained everything you wanted, maybe some surprises. One thing you can count on come Monday, we're here. As long as I'm here, doesn't matter where here is. Broadcast excellence, all yours. The next 3 hours, 800-282-2882. And the email address, lrushbo@eibnet.us. Okay, over here, folks, I've had a bit of a, I don't know what you got, creeping sense, a feeling, and I'm very alarmed when this happens because I don't want to be wrong about it. And I try to remain objective during all these things, but I just get the sense. And I alluded to this a little bit on Friday, that this entire thing, and it came after that Washington Post story, that huge opus, 36 pages. Remember we talked about that from it. Page 25, they have to admit, no evidence the Russians did a thing with votes, voting machines, or any of that. There has been a weekend, and I had a sense with this story being published that something's turning, something's shifting, that the momentum, if you will, seems to be losing, or the left seems to be losing some of the momentum. I mean, in the drive-by media and out there, they've never had anything to go on as far as I'm concerned. There's never been anything here. This has been fake news from the get-go. But after all of these months of producing nothing, and now more and more news showing that there's been real collusion among Democrats, maybe Comey, maybe Lynch, that Washington Post story, the left-wing reaction to that story is amazing. There are people out there today on the left livid at Barack Obama. Because what did the Washington Post story say? Essentially, that Obama and his team knew what the Russians were doing. They were trying to steal the election. For Donald Trump, they wanted to make sure Hillary lost, and Obama knew it. I don't know if the people that wrote this Washington Post story intended this, but they ended up writing something that prints to 36 pages, which basically says that Obama knew everything going. By the way, this is all bohunk. Anyway, it's all BS in this discussion. Obama knew about it. Brennan knew about it, CIA guy. All of these intelligence people knew about it, quote unquote, and didn't stop it. Didn't do anything other than Obama calling Putin and say, cut it out. Other than Obama calling Putin and say, you better stop it or else. I mean, it's Obama administration official unnamed who claimed, yeah, we choked. We choked. We didn't do anything about it. The people on the left, and even some of the never-Trumpers on our side who believe this garbage, actually now are ticked off at Obama for not doing anything about it. Claim, for the moment, go along with the idea that that Washington Post story was true. Do you realize how many felonies were committed for that story to end up being printed? All of the sources who leaked all of that inside dirt about what was going on in the White House, about what Obama was saying to who, and about who was saying what to Obama, and all of the other details that made up that short novella of a story, felony after felony after felony in terms of leaking classified information. There was real felonious behavior going on in order for that story to be published. Between Obama and the Russians and whatever he was ostensibly trying to get them to do or not do, will appear to be tampering with an election. Why worry about that? Well, I'll tell you why worry about that, because they thought Hillary was going to win in a landslide.